What's up, folks, and welcome to another edition of JD Belser's Rap, Wrestling, and BBQ Sauce. This will be my review of WWE No Way Out. Just got through watching it. I wasn't able to watch it live. I was at work at the time, but I just got home and just got through watching it. And overall, I'll have to say it was alright. Wasn't the best one I've seen, but way better than Over the Edge. I will say that. Like I said, just go ahead and get to my reviews. First match was Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. I have to say, I was actually very enthusiastic about this match. I still feel that the heavyweight championship matches and all that stuff should be like lower on the card, like in terms of like main event stuff. But this was the very first match. It was actually a really good match. Great crowd reaction for Dolph Ziggler. It looked like the crowd was more for Dolph Ziggler than it was Sheamus. And Sheamus was the champion and the face, and Dolph Ziggler was really getting over with the crowd. And they were really, actually, there were, at one point there was actually "Let's Go Ziggler" chants. I was like, all right. So that was actually pretty good. I did like that Sheamus was actually using some holds for a change in this match. Like, as you know, Sheamus is a brawler. That's typically his type of match. But he pretty much stepped his game up for Ziggler. I like that. I do like the fact that Dolph Ziggler kind of basically wrestles like Mr. Perfect, but he looks like Billy Gunn, especially in this particular match. It's just kind of a weird thing kind of going there. I kind of did that. Of course, typical Dolph Ziggler, he's taking a lot of great bumps, showing off a lot of great athleticism, and at one point he actually did like a headstand by doing a sleeper hold on Sheamus, which I thought was pretty damn impressive. Pretty funny, too. Real good stuff. Like, of course, Sheamus wins. He won with the bro kick. And basically, towards the end of the match, he started going through his typical thing. But the majority of the match was pretty much Dolph Ziggler. He pretty much just stole the show with that. Just overall, he won over the crowd. He got the "Let's Go Ziggler" chance. He really won him over. But, of course, Sheamus went to his regular thing. And Sheamus won with the bro kick. Sheamus wins, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But I think of the two, Dolph Ziggler is actually going to come out the best of this match. In fact, he got really good over with the crowd. And I'm really happy for him because, in fact, I'm a pretty big Dolph Ziggler fan. I think he really is one of the most underrated guys on the card. And I really think he should be going ahead and getting that push. That he should be getting a championship push. I really can see a championship title on Dolph Ziggler within the next few months, hopefully anyway. Like I say, he's probably one of the best guys he has right now. He's a great worker, great on the mic. The whole Vicky Guerrero thing he needs to get rid of, but still, great match. I actually gave that one an A+. It was a really good match. Next match after that, actually the next thing after that was a little promo between John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon. They just kind of went over like, hey, Vince should come to the ring and sort of stuff. And Vince didn't really say nothing to him. It was kind of lame, so you know, past that. Then after that was the Tuxedo match between Santino Marella and Ricardo Rodriguez. Why the hell this was even on the card, I have no clue. This is probably best saved for like, I wouldn't even go so far as say even Raw or SmackDown. It's probably best for like NXT or WWE Superstars. I think Santino Marella is a joke. I think he's a joke champion. I still don't know why he's still the U.S. champion. I mean, he's not doing anything with the title. He hasn't really defended it against anybody credible. And all his wins have been kind of fluke wins. I think the championship would be better on somebody else other than him. And of course, it was a stupid little match between the two of them. They pretty much argued the entire match. I think at one point the crowd actually was agreeing with me and like, this is boring. They actually had boring chants. Boring, boring. So the crowd is pretty much telling you that, you know what I'm saying, this is a stupid match, so you should probably stop doing this shit. Gave that one an F, obviously. And then actually I did like, actually at one point towards the end of it, Ricardo Rodriguez got stripped all the way down to his underwear. And apparently he had a hard dick because fucking Jerry the King Lawler, Booker T, and Michael Cole all commented on it. I was like, wow, that's a way to go out, man, especially on live television. Live pay-per-view, so still Still gave it after. Still was a fucking match. After that, there was a little promo between CM Punk and AJ that went past that. And next was the Intercontinental Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Christian. This one I was actually looking forward to. I would have to say overall the match it was a great match. Great chemistry between the two of them. I think they're both two of the best guys. Pretty even match. Great reactions from Christian's peeps. They were really behind him in this match, and real good crowd participation on that one. Great moves from both guys. I actually wrote down in here that I actually think that Cody Rhodes would probably be better because of the fact at this point Christian won, and pretty much at this point it kind of be pointless for Cody Rhodes to continue with the whole Intercontinental title thing. I think he'd be a great U.S. champ. So strip that shit from Santino Marella and give it to Cody Rhodes and give it some credibility again. I think Cody Rhodes would be a great U.S. champion, honestly. Give him a title, let him work it. You know what I'm saying? So, and give some of the other guys in the mid-card a chance. But yeah, great match. I gave him more of a B. I wasn't quite as into it as some of the other matches, but it was still a great match. It was still a really good match. Better than most of the matches on there. Yeah, give that one a B. Next after that was the Fatal 4-Way between Primo and Epico, the Primetime Players, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young. The Usos and Tyson Kidd and Jason Gabriel. I would have to say of all the people participating in the match, the Usos looked the best. I think they should have won. They didn't win, but I think they should have won because they had the best chemistry, they had the best moves, and they pretty much besides Primo and Epico, they were actually like one of the few teams in the match that actually looked like a tag team. And I mean, they did the moves together. They had great. They were really over with the crowd, and I really think they should get the push for the tag team titles. The rest of the ones in there pretty much just looked like they were just put together at the last minute. Prime example, Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, because I've never seen them together before. Overall, it was a pretty decent match. There was some really great moments. Actually, I think the best moment was Tyson Kidd did a Hurricane Rana with, I think, one of the Primo Epico, I forgot which the guys, but pretty much everybody was on the ringside floor, and he did a Hurricane Rana and launched the guy into everybody, and everybody not died. I thought that was a pretty spectacular move there. But overall, it came down to pretty much the primetime players, as they call themselves, Tyson O'Neil and Darren Young. They won. I did like at the beginning of the match, Booker T said the outfits looked booty. That was actually pretty funny. He said it was sweet. I do like Booker T's commentary at times. He can be kind of sluggish, but he does have those niggerish moments, and I do enjoy them. The match overall, I gave it like a C. Yeah, no, it didn't really. I mean, aside from the Usos, it didn't really do anything for me. So let's give it a C. After that was Triple H's little promo. Came out to the ring, said some shit about the whole thing with Brock Lesnar, and challenged Brock Lesnar to a match at SummerSlam. I personally think they could have saved this shit to Raw tomorrow night. It really didn't make any point for him to come out, especially the way they hyped it, for him to come out and do a Raw promo on a pay-per-view. That made no sense to me, so they could have saved this shit. Next, after that was Layla versus Beth Phoenix. Nothing special about this shit. Typical Divas match. Pretty much the crowd just there, biding their time. The girls went out there, did their thing. Layla wins. F. Also, next after that was another promo with Kane and AJ, and they had some weird little vibes going on there. And Kane kisses AJ. I'm sorry, AJ is fine. AJ is fine as well. That's the only reason I mentioned that. But yeah, that was that. And then after that was Sin Cara versus Unico. Same thing I always say every time Sin Cara or Unico comes on the program. A lot of great moves, a lot of fast pace, but still boring. I mean, just no kind. I mean, there's no build up to their matches really. They just come out there, do a couple black flips and a couple kicks, and then it's over. It just makes no sense to me. I gave that one a D. The next was what should have been the main event, which was Daniel Bryan and Kane versus CM Punk. Daniel Bryan versus Kane versus CM Punk for the match for the WWE Championship. I really, really think it should have been the main event because it was a really great match. We had some great pops for both Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, and it's pretty obvious that both of them are extremely over with the crowds, particularly Daniel Bryan, because when Daniel Bryan came out, I actually did like his jacket, that Yes jacket, but that was pretty cool. He came out and he had a great reaction. You can see the crowd, they had the Yes signs, and they were with him, and he was really over with the crowd. And Kane, I mean, they like Kane, but you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nothing new, so Kane came out and was, hey, yeah, Kane. But yeah, him and CM Punk got a great reaction, by the way. Really great reaction from the crowd. And they went smack dab into this great match. Great crowd reactions, especially when at one point I think Punk and Daniel Bryan are kicking the shit out of Kane, like these like shin kicks, and the crowd is just with him. Like it was really cool. Great physicality from all three. They were really just towing to each other, especially around the ring post, like when Kane was stretching CM Punk, and a lot of great physicality in this match, especially from Kane. Kane really stepped his game up for this match. It's probably the best I've seen Kane in a long time. He really stepped it up a notch with this one. Yeah, he's actually putting on some fucking submission holds, which you don't see from Kane on a regular basis, and actually did look good. There's great pacing from all three. I did say that Kane. Actually, I did like at one point that CM Punk and Kane. I don't know if it was directly influenced by, but they pretty much looked like they did the LOD's Doomsday Machine on Daniel Bryan. Kane had Daniel Bryan on the shoulders, CM Punk down on the top rope and did the clothesline. But yeah, he can kind of hear LOD chants in the crowd, and Michael Cole mentioned the LOD thing. I did like it. I did like that. I did that. And then after that, immediately CM Punk goes into his Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop, which got a Randy Savage chant, which it always does. Unlike Randy Savage's elbow, Punk rarely ever gets a pin with it, but yeah, did the elbow. I love those matches that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan have, because it's like always multiple pinfalls, really fast paced, really at the edge of your seat during the entire match. And there's a lot of that in this particular match. Like I said, Kane stepped up his game, keeping up with them too. You know what I'm saying? So really, really great match. CM Punk obviously won, and I honestly think this should have been the main event, and I honestly think this is the match of the night. I was really kind of torn between this and the Sheamus Ziggler thing, but I was more into this one than Sheamus and Ziggler, so I had to give it to Punk versus Kane versus Daniel Bryan as the match of the night. It was a really good match. That was an A+. And then after that was another bullshit match. Ryback versus some jobbers. Same shit as always. Jobbers come out there and talk. I don't know why they let Ryback's jobbers talk. They never have anything interesting to say, and they always get the shit beat out of them, literally. And Ryback wins. Actually, wouldn't even worth mentioning, but yeah, Ryback. Then came the promoted main event. Big Show versus John Cena in a steel cage. Pretty much started out exactly as I thought it would. Actually, I did know that both Vince and John Cena got huge pops when they first got out. But the match itself was pretty much exactly what I expected it to be. Slow and steady and sluggish. and pretty much was at the Big Show's pace. Honestly, what it reminded me of was basically like if you ever seen WrestleMania 2, the main event in Los Angeles, the steel cage match between Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy. That's exactly what this match reminds me of. Pretty much, Big Show dominates the entire match, just like Bundy did in that match, or pretty much any steel cage match between Hogan and Andre the Giant. It's pretty much the exact same thing. The Giant monster heel always dominates the match. The babyface has a few spurts of energy, but the majority of the match, yeah, it's pretty much getting his ass kicked. It reminded me a lot also of the last big match for John Cena, which was Brock Lesnar, where he got his ass beat pretty much the entire match and pulled off a little crazy win at the end. But yeah, that's pretty much what this match reminded me of. At one point, a lot of the guys that Big Show injured in previous weeks came out: Brodus Clay, Santino Marella, and Alex Riley. They all came out. Zack Ryder, Kofi Kingston came out, and they all tried to stop the Big Show from leaving the cage. And eventually, John Cena regained consciousness. He put an AA on the Big Show, and that finish was exactly like WrestleMania 2. If you look at the footage, pretty much John Cena starts climbing out of the cage, and the Big Show starts going out the door. It's the exact same thing. King Kong Bundy was doing the same thing. King Kong was going out the door. Hogan was climbing over. It's the exact same finish, with the addition of Brodus Clay and John Laurinaitis and all that good stuff. Of course, Cena wins, and Vince McMahon gains consciousness just in time to get a microphone, go up to John Laurinaitis and say, "John Laurinaitis, you're fired." And Vince McMahon voice, and John Cena delivers an AA to John Laurinaitis through the Mexican announce table, therefore ending the pay-per-view. So apparently the era of people power is over, and John Laurinaitis is fired. I hope it stays that way. I hope it's not some bullshit where he's fired tonight, comes back on Raw tomorrow. I hope he stays away. I never liked the character. I've said it several times. I think the character is stupid. A lot of people like it because he's always such a great heel. He's not, like I said, I hate the fact that he was just a fuck up. He fucked up his lines. He was just not believable as this heel he's supposed to be. So I hope John Laurinaitis stays away from it. But like I said, tell me what you think. You can hit me up right here on YouTube, or you can hit me up on Facebook or on Twitter. And I'll see you guys next time, probably tomorrow night on Raw.